Katie here. I I was chatting to my best friend the other night, and we were chatting about how there's a lot of illnesses out there at the moment. There's a lot of people suffering. And so I was telling him, and I tell him everything. We've been friends our whole lives. And so whenever I am wondering or I need a question answered, I'm a bit confused about something in life, I ask him. And the same thing with him. If he's confused about something or he wants to move forward and attack a situation the right way, in a positive way, he asks me. So what came up was we were chatting about just sickness in general in the world, and I mentioned that I noticed there's a lot of people with flu at the moment. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to show everyone here on this platform what I learned over the years, what really works. What I use is vapor rub. I just use vapor rub. This is a basic tool that doesn't cost you a lot of money, and it helps with sinus issues, with flu. It also can clear anxiety. It helps the nervous system. So what I do is, well, there's different ways that you can use it, but the one way and the one that's the most effective for myself is to take a teaspoon of this fantastic product and I put it in a bowl of boiling hot water, just about that much water, and I put a towel over my head and I breathe it in. You want to breathe it in with your mouth, but as you breathe it in, it needs to come from the core of your stomach. So when you're breathing, you wanna, if you use the core of your tummy here, you'll be going, see, if you breathe in, I'm breathing in now, watch my stomach. And then I'm gonna breathe out. That breathing happens when we are sleeping. That's the correct breathing. For example, singers would breathe like that. Public speakers would breathe like that. So when you're doing this, you want to clear your airways. You will put the towel over your head, breathe in 10 times with the stomach. And then you want to breathe in through the nose, which is normal breathing, which lies here. So then you do 10 of these. And then your chest will go up. So you'll go 1, 2. See, it's two very different breaths. And so that helps, as I say, flu, anxiety, stress. You might find that if you're not used to the product, you might want to start with less. So instead of putting in a whole tablespoon, instead of putting in a whole teaspoon, put in half a teaspoon or a quarter of a teaspoon in boiling hot water. And as I say, it doesn't have to be measured. It's not a stiff system. Just 1 cup of boiling water, 1 mug or 2 mugs, up to you. Obviously, the more water you put in the bowl, the weaker the product becomes. It's great. It's really great. There's a lot of examples I can give you for healing, but that's one of my favorites.